Hi, welcome to Yoga Story Presents Modification Fridays. So every Friday I'll be showing you a pose and how to modify it. Today we'll start with child's pose. So normally in our child's pose, either we have the knees mat width apart, big toes touch, we're reaching the arms long and we're resting the forehead on the mat. Another option for child's pose is the traditional child's pose. Knees are together, belly is resting on the thighs, and the arms are long at the sides of the body, forehead still resting on the mat. So there's a couple of problem areas that can happen with this pose. Sometimes we can't get the hips back, so we might need to bring something underneath the seat, or rather in between the hamstrings and the calves, and then a block. So you can bring a rolled up blanket, a rolled up towel, and then bring a block underneath that, and that will help you get the seat up a little bit higher, probably where it is if you're having trouble getting your seat back. So that's a nice option to take. Now if you're here still not feeling comfortable, still not feeling at ease in the pose, because in our yoga poses we do want a certain level of discomfort. We don't want pain, but we also want to find that place of balance between effort and ease. So you can, so here, the problem that we might be facing is now we're a little bit sloped down. So you can bring a blanket or a block underneath the forehead, rest the arms over the blanket. Another problem that might happen in our child's pose is our hips are tight. So you can bring a blanket there, right up by the hip flexors, and just roll over that. Again, if you want to feel a little bit higher here, a good thing to do would be to place a block here. You can also stack the fists. Another option that you can take is, again, rolled up blanket or towel. If the knees are if you're on a harder surface and the knees are not feeling so good, you can bring a blanket underneath the knees. Now again here, we got sloped down a little bit. We might feel like we're sinking a little bit in our mid to upper back. So, solution there, roll up a blanket, place it between the legs, and just let a bolster is also a good option to use. You can use a rolled up blanket, a bolster. I have these nice pillows here that you can use as well, and just lay over that bolster or rolled up blanket or pillows, whatever you have. Now you might feel like you're suffocating because the nose kind of slams into or squishes into the softer surface, and we don't have that nice hard surface for the forehead. So just turn the head to one side, and be sure as you're relaxing here that you take some time with the neck or with the head resting on one side, but also be sure to even that out by turning it to the other side. So those are a few places that you can go in child's pose to help find a little bit more ease in any of those problem areas. If you can't get the hips back, if the hip flex, or yep, if you can't get the seat back, the hips back, if the hip flexors are tight, if you're feeling a little bit sunken into the mid upper back. Also, feet curled under, or rather toes curled under, is also a nice option if you're not used to the feet being down here. And again, having a blanket or towel rolled up underneath the knees, another good option if the surface is a little rough on the knees, or having the knees bent like that is a little difficult for you. So do feel free to take those options anytime you're in a yoga class. Just ask the teacher, hey, do you have any of these items, or bring items with you to class. If they don't have those available for you, you can always, as most of the yoga teachers that I know, you can always bring things with you that can help you find a nice restful place in your poses. So do come back next week, learn another pose and another way to modify it, and I hope this is helpful. Do let me know how it goes. Peace. Namaste.